If you've seen one of these videos, you've seen them all. Lady, who the fuck do you think wants to argue with you in 2025? I'll be honest, I don't have any friends right now that are that even have girlfriends. Not one. Not one man that I know right now has a girlfriend. And then to argue with her, I don't know any women that even have the luxury to have a man to argue with in the first place because we don't have to argue anymore. Once upon a time, the only women you had access to were the women that you kind of went to high school with or that lived like within a 15-minute radius of you. Now we have options. We have passports. We have the entire world. See, it's beautiful being in the United States, being American, right? Because we're technically at the top. Now, for men, we can date down, but women cannot. I was watching I was watching this video the other day about these American black women that are going to Africa trying to find men. But when you're coming from America as a woman, you're dating down. So he started off the video saying, "Our queens are getting their pockets ran in Africa," and I laughed so hard because it's true. They don't have the same options that we have. See, as men, we know we're paying for everything. We know everything's going to be on us. But logically, if you're paying, shouldn't you get what you want? She has a big fucking mouth. She's insufferable. She's older. And she's cute because of all the fake hair, fake eyelashes, caked up makeup, all the other extras. And I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure whoever this boyfriend is was like, I can do better. I'm tired of arguing. Why am I arguing with somebody who I'm really just doing her a favor being in this relationship with her? I don't even have to be in a relationship to get sex anymore. That used to be the only reason why men we used to like get into these relationships so we can get free sex. You don't even have to do that no more. Like the bar has dropped so low, you can get sex before you get a cheeseburger. It just depends on your popularity, how many followers you got on Instagram, or do you got a table when they go out? That's it. You don't have to do the most. You don't have to have a nagging ass, annoying. Why would you settle for less? Why would you settle for somebody that wants to argue and call you names when she's mad? Like this has already been on her chest. You think this man doesn't know that she resents him? You think she does? You think he doesn't know that she's probably talking to the dudes behind his back? I mean, culturally, these make the worst wives. They make the worst mothers. If you get on Tinder, they're at the very bottom, and only they're even underneath Asian men. So this is the very bottom of the barrel anyway. So if he's a man that's working, why is he's literally by the definition settling for less by even being with her, and you have the nerve to want to argue with me? Girl, go to hell. You're way too old. If you got a gray hair up there, I bet you it's also gray down there, worn out. But and him and her might just be the same age. But here he is dating an older woman because remember, women age faster than men. They call it maturing faster, but potato potato, right? He can. He's literally selling himself short by even dealing with you, auntie. And you have the nerve to sit up here and argue with him and ridicule. Do you really think there's another man coming along that's gonna want to be your boyfriend and live with you after watching a video of you talking bad on the man that was with you for a year and a half? There's no one else coming for you, lady. You should have tried to work it out or shut the hell up to keep the peace. But these women aren't smart enough to even be able to do that. It's a damn shame.
I
You know, you should really watch your fucking mouth. I don't even know this dude, but he's not taking you back after this. And no men after this are gonna take you. They'll smash a couple of low life niggas out there, probably still hit it, but that's it. Nobody else is gonna want to say, "Oh, let me keep hitting it," because what if you accidentally get her pregnant? This is what you're gonna have to deal with: a nagging, annoying, insulting baby mama that's gonna make you every day consider going to prison from kicking her ass up and down the street when she gets out of line like this. Who needs that kind of pressure when you can literally meet a woman that's from the Philippines, from Thailand, from South America, who has not even 1/10 of the lip and 10,000 times more appreciation just for being with you? Why would you settle for this talking trash can? It doesn't, where's the logic? Exactly. See, her saying we need to talk means you want to still argue. He's realizing he doesn't have to argue with you. He doesn't have to deal with you. He can do better. He's probably already moved on. He met somebody else. She doesn't look nothing like you. She's definitely not from your background, and he's happy. Now, you called him to come get food. The one time you're buying him lunch, and he's thinking, I've fed her 10,000 times. I'm going to at least try to get my sandwich. Came in and got his sandwich, kept the peace. Instead, you want to try to expose him and badmouth him on the internet. He was literally trying to keep the peace. You could have just understood that he doesn't want to talk, because all the talking is going to do is just going back and forth and going back in circles. You guys have been arguing and getting nowhere. You don't seem like the type that was going to learn anyway. All you want to do is be right, and all you want to do is argue. Nobody does that anymore. I'll be honest, it's been years since I've seen a dude argue with his girlfriend. I don't know anybody with girlfriends anymore. It doesn't even, having a girlfriend doesn't even make sense anymore. It doesn't, there's nothing. What's the benefit? I know it costs money. I know they always need help with shit, but so what's the benefit of what's the benefit? It's really just like having an old ass kid that sometimes you have sex with. It's a dependent. Who wants that responsibility? Who wants to deal with her? And then first time something goes wrong, she's talking bad about you on the internet. Get the fuck out. No, dude. She listen. There's nobody else coming, lady. So you can sit here and cry all you want, but you got to get you a girlfriend, get you a stud muffin. And nobody cares. Nobody's helping you move. Go get your apartment. You're going to be living alone. Pay 100% of your bills. There's nobody else coming that's going to help you pay bills. Nobody wants to live with you. You don't get along with anybody. You don't get along with your family. You don't probably have any friends because you're an asshole. And these women are going to get old, and they're going to be begging for the government to support them when they can't work because they have no kids and no husband. And it's their fault. But here they are begging for communism. It's this attitude. It's this entitlement. It's this anti-man. That's the problem with black culture. Black culture is now the predominant culture in the United States. But what is it? Well, it's pro-violence, anti-family, anti-children, and it's 100% anti-men. So how are you going to be anti-man but still think a man's going to want to tolerate you? It doesn't. It's not going to work. It's as if somebody purposely orchestrated all of this so it would just collapse the entire community. Because without family, there's not going to be any children. Without family, there won't be any weddings. Well, then what happens? You're not able to replace yourself. There's no babies being born. And the ones that are born to a single family household end up in prison or gay. So that's the end of the bloodline in either direction. The community is not going to be here pretty soon. So the smart thing for men to do is make other arrangements. 2 weeks of not talking to her, and he didn't miss a beat. He wasn't sad, depressed. He probably has not been this happy and peace and having this much peace in so long. A 2 week break from this gray haired, nagging ass woman with all that fucking makeup and fake shit on. Disgusting. And I'm glad he came to his senses and is now doing better. To make There's nothing weird about that. You're out of the family. You're out of the loop. Also, his brother knows his new girlfriend, and there's no point in him being fake and still being friends with you and her. They picked a side. I bet his brother couldn't stand you either. I bet his mother can't stand you. I bet you nobody in his family likes you. He just dealt with you because men are loyal. And for us to change relationships, it's hard because we're the ones who did all the investing. So you have to literally psych yourself up to just finally say, you know what, that investment went bad. I'm gonna take it as a loss and move forward. See, for women, it's not as easy as it is for men because we're the one that put everything into this. All of our time, all of our money. Money has to be earned. You guys act like it grows on trees. You go out, you somebody buys your drinks if you look good. Someone to pay for your food if you look good. People will let you stay with them if you look good. But for men, we're the ones that have to do all the providing, and it's hard. And I bet you he found him a woman that was more peaceful, more appreciative, and he doesn't need you anymore. Again, you're older, you have a foul fucking mouth, horrible demeanor. You're just kind of cute because you got all that shit on. I bet you if somebody pushed you in a swimming pool, you wouldn't have this attitude. No, 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 lady. What do you mean? Did he think he was safe? He doesn't want you. He's already left you alone. He's not in danger or safe. He's away from you. He's not trying to get in your good graces. He's not asking for you back. He's literally ditched you. He ghosted you. You had to move and go live on your own. And if you look, she's in a different, I think she's like in a different outfit. It's a different day. So this is a jump cut to another scene in the future from the last one. He's been left you alone. His brother, his family, nobody can stand you. So they don't need to be safe from you. They don't even fuck with you. That's that delusion. There is no you walking away. He's already left you. You can't walk away from somewhere that you're not at to begin with. You're not there anymore. You haven't been there. He's already moved on and left you alone. Rightfully so, too. That's obviously the smartest thing for him to do for his own sanity. I'm literally sitting here getting agitated just listening to this video, knowing that you're not even here in front of me. See, I get off of this mic. I have women I deal with. None of them are this fucking annoying at all. They are all friendly as fuck, happy as hell to see me, happy to hell to deal with me. And they say thank you at the end of the night when I let them come and hang out with me. This guy was not getting any of that praise. And he even let you call him his girlfriend. He even let you call him your man. Do you know how rare that is? Nobody wants to be your man. You're at the very bottom of every metric. There's zero benefit of being with you. This is hilarious. Look at the delusion. No. It's crazy. Don't you? It's crazy. Don't you see that you're the toxic trash that God removed from his life? You're what was removed. You're the cancer. You are what was removed. God removed you from his world and replaced you with someone better for him. You're what was you're the benign mass that was surgically removed. You're what God took away. It wasn't the other way around. You've always picked you first. You never picked him first. Why do you think it wasn't a loss for him to leave you alone? These women talk as if they're so giving, and so they're not. They're liars. They scam you and tell you, oh, yeah, I'm a horrible woman now, but once I get married, I'm going to be this. Lies. It's not in them. Scamming and manipulating you into believing she's something more than she really is, that's all they're good at. That's it. But I can tell they're not that good at it because men aren't marrying them anymore. And she's going to have more grays and more time to complain. But I don't know any man in his right mind. If they see this video, you're a fool if you don't think you're going to be the next person she's talking about. But let me know if you agree or disagree. Like and subscribe to my channel, The Single Boyfriend. And thank you guys for sending me these videos. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. It triggers me a little bit because I used to deal with ungrateful women like this. Not anymore, but Jesus, I'm so glad this brother got away without her being pregnant and he ain't got to pay her no alimony. Good job, dude. Great job. Come back and leave me a comment. We'll be back on live in about 20 minutes with another topic. I'll see you again shortly.
I've been needing to find a new apartment, which has not been easy with credit as bad as mine. Luckily, I found cosigning.com. They connected me with a cosigner who helped me get my dream apartment for me and my dog. I just paid a small fee and was able to move in fast. Get the cosigner you need for the apartment you want. Check out cosigning.com today.